a rugged sort of way. Eden Chaffee, friend and witness to today's escapade, sat wedged in the back among the gear, chattering about the photographs she'd taken. Pete was kidding me about the alabaster quality of my tan-resistant body, saying the only way I could get any color at all was to let a paddle flatten my nose, which I had done today upside down in my kayak. I could thank Kahuna, the snake's meanest wave, for giving me my face color, although 2 black eyes weren't exactly what I had in mind. The river run had been such blessed relief from the midsummer madness that was Jackson Hole, Wyoming, that I didn't even mind the black eyes. My lungs ached from all the river water I'd sucked down. My nose felt fat. But I was thrilled to have done the Snake River Canyon, a mean, bronch-busting stretch of white water that attracts serious kayakers and intrepid vacationers from all over. I was glad to have had a break from the Second Sun Gallery, to be able to give the problems there some perspective. I had spent the morning trying to find the truth of our troubles. My partner, Paulo Segundo, had refused to discuss them. Part of the mess was the promise I'd made, a promise I would have to break. The poor season, bad sales, and the rock we'd gotten through the front window hadn't helped. The truth, of course, is a slippery thing. Take, for instance, the truth of who you are at any particular point in time. Today, I'm Alix Thorssen, semi-prosperous art dealer, so-so kayaker, single girl, 30-something. Tomorrow, I might dye my hair purple, kayak the Amazon River, marry a half-naked native hunk with creative body paint, and live in the jungle forever. It's doubtful, at least the marrying part, but anything is possible. So who am I? Who is anyone? Some questions float around us like clouds of confusion, grabbing our attention when we least expect it. The truth of a place is subject to the same confusion, and when a land has been mythologized as much as the West has, as a place of desperation, freedom, and majesty, the waters are plenty muddied. Some people see the West the way Albert Bierstadt did, as a hidden paradise where sunlight tastes like honey and rainbows remind us we're only human. But that's only one truth. For other folks, it's Indians or loneliness or the smell of latigo. Whatever your view of the West, you can bet it is right and wrong. The truth isn't necessarily what you see, but how you see it. Eden Chaffee leaned forward. I got a great shot of you upside down in Kahuna, Alix. Yeah? My best side. I flipped down the visor to get a look at my face. Below my Norwegian blue eyes were their evil twins, tomboy, brakish as a primordial blackwater. I can do anything you can do better, all-American shiners. I had only been blessed with basic Scandinavian looks, no candidate for the Swedish bikini team. God, wasn't I gorgeous now? What's that? Eden said. She was a tiny person with a high voice that annoyed me when I first met her. Shit! Pete was craning his neck forward as I flipped the visor back up. Looks like the square, he said. Black smoke hung ominously over the town as we reached the Teton Pass turnoff and dissolved into the lines of traffic headed into the heart of Jackson. The sky darkened and the smell of burning reached us. I watched the smoke intensify, wondering what the hell was going on. You can't tell from here, can you? Eden asked. She didn't want to believe Pete. She owned an art gallery, too, opposite mine in the town square. She had come to me for advice when she'd first moved here. Could be anywhere, Pete said. He exuded trust funder sass, a ski and river bum more interested in a good time than money. His bleached-out brown hair hung over his forehead. He was at least a few years older than me, with crow's feet around his blue eyes. Could be a grass fire. The smoke was too black and concentrated for a grass fire. Even my untrained eye could see that. Besides, it was in the middle of town. Eden leaned forward again, gripping my shoulder. Jesus, it is the square! Jackson's town square is a grassy park framed by arches on each corner, built years ago from zillions of elk and deer antlers, lit up with twinkle lights at night. Boardwalks crisscross the grass. A bronzed bronc rider is installed in the center with names of war veterans below, just like any small town. The square is the part of Jackson that changed the least, and because of that I liked it the most. The city planned to cut down a tree for purely aesthetic reasons last year, and I made 6 urgent pleas to the city council before they reconsidered. I would have strapped myself to the old elm before they could change the square. I bit my lip hard and tried not to envision flames licking the corners of the Second Sun.